Okay, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to week 6 of the NCP, where we are going up against the fellow undefeated Jesse 504 and the Ann Arbor Selgors. This is a game I'm very excited for, and a game that I think is going to be very fun. Both players... Oh no, he called 152! No! I have to be 152. That's my good luck charm. That's fine. No, I definitely know I'm going to lose. I also know I'm going to lose because I'm bringing shiny Pokemon, and I've changed my nicknames for this game, largely because I think it's funny, because I am the Chicago Strength Sap. He is the Ann Arbor Selgors. I live in Ann Arbor. He lives in Chicago. So it's just like this funny thing. So I've just basically decided to basically name the team after... You two also also see if you notice the name theme. Okay. So I've named it after like Ann Arbor, University of Michigan related stuff. And if he doesn't notice, it means he's an inauthentic Ann Arborian, making me the true Ann Arborian, which means even if I lose this game, I've won something, right? Absolutely. We have a very interesting team. One would say this is a B team. Yuxi came. I was not expecting Yuxi. Okay. So we got the Zamazenta. The Yuxi's a bit annoying because I took off Hydro Pump on Dragalge. This is not what I expected. I guess it's a B team on his end too. I took off Hydro Pump on my Rain Sweeping Seismitoad, largely because I thought Weather Ball was fine, but Hydro Pump was for a certain role on Yuxi. So we'll have to make sure we get it even further chipped. It's also something that, is whatever. He has no removal outside of Finny, and if he's defog Finny, that's amazing. Is this the right lead for me? Yeah, sure. I don't fucking know. Scizor could have also been a nice lead. There's no Mamoswine. And a Selgor is actually a horrible lead for me. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Largely because I can just U-turn if he leads Yuxi. He could be Rocks, but I'm Boots on like 3 different things. I'm not Boots on Arcanine though, which is a little obnoxious. So we'll see how that goes. No Thunderous either. This is very cool. Dragalge leads. That's neat. If he's T-Spikes, I have no way to remove him, which isn't very fun. I could knock off right away. If I were to knock off, do I risk just dying in one hit? I do. He could just Draco. I think he's going to T-Spikes, though. Spikes are so important on my end. So maybe risking it is a bad idea. So I'll go for U-turn here. That's fine. Get a little bit of damage. That does 10%. Which looks about right for max HP. So probably a bulkier variant. I could either go into Scizor, or I can go into... Scizor looks fine, because knockoff looks relatively free. There is a Zamazenta, to be fair, but I can just U-turn. Flip turn, that's fine. He might go Chandelure here, which is perfect, because I do have a Arcanine. So that's fine by me. Little surprised the Chandelure came, given I have a Snorlax, but not the end of the world. He could very well be a Scarf variant, too. Shadow Ball is very free for him, but I don't really have a choice. I just go into you. So, Dragalge's flip turn. I want to get a Spike up really badly. You see the Shadow Ball. We'll gauge this damage here, see if it's Specs or... That looks like Specs damage. It did about 70. No, I just think Chandelure is weaker than it actually is. Cool. So, I don't think he stays in here. I think he goes into Finny. I could opt to go into my Zapdos. I wouldn't hate that. But I kind of need it. I think what I'll do is I think I'll just click Wild Charge. If he goes Dragalge, it's fine. There's Finny. So we'll get a gauge on what this is. Wild Charge, if it's max defense, does 33 to 40, but we'll know what it is. That looks about max defense. And he's leftovers. Cool. That might not seem like very significant shit, but the reality is that it is more in range of Sludge Wave now, which is very nice. No Chansey here is pretty nice too. I really want to get my spikes up. Like, it's really important to me. We could see a water move come out here. I want to go into a Selgor so bad and set up. I don't know what other opportunity I have to get my spikes up. Is that a bad play? I'm not sure. I could also go into it on Uxie and try and set up on Uxie. Let me just go into my Zapdos here. It seems like it should threaten it out pretty effectively. I can click U-turn. And hopefully bring something else in. We see the Scald. So I could get burned here. I don't. It's fine though. I'd be very surprised if he stayed in with a Dragalge in the back. So I'm going to U-turn myself here. I can afford to do this once. So, okay. Dragalge is gonna get to come in here. I get to knock something off this turn, which I find very cool. If this thing's Shuka, that's majorly important to knock off. So, I'm gonna go into you, I'm gonna click knock off. Zama could come in. He has Black Sludge. So, I am just going to knock off here. It could be the Zama swap. Makes sense. Yeah, I should have U-turned there. That was a little stupid. Part of me is now wondering if now is my time to go Selgor, since I am Fizzdef. That does 5. Do I see him clicking Fire Fang this turn, though? Not really. He could, though. I don't even think he has it, to be honest. Fuck it. You don't have Fire Fang. You're a liar. I don't believe you. You're gonna make a double. You go for Howl. Okay. That's fine, though. Is it? Is it fine? Is everything fine? I'm unsure. Okay, Howl, Zamazenta. I know you have Ice Fang. Versus my Zapdos. Ice Fang. +1. Does 120 max. I should always live the hit. So we swap in a Zapdos. And we will click Roost? The Misty Terrain is gone. He could Howl again, which would be obnoxious. But I think Roost is no drawback, right? So we'll Roost here. Safeguard. Neat. So Howl, Safeguard. He'll be Ice Fang. That's fine though. I think I'm just going to want a U-turn here. This is very nice for Zarude. I could also just go into Politoed Raw, which I think I'm going to do. the Zamazenta. And close combat at +1 after Ice Fang. He needs an absolute max roll to KO me from here. So I'm gonna click Scald. He needs an absolute max roll to kill me from here. Scald do quite a bit. Nope, we live it. So this is huge. This damage is massive. We won't get a burn here, because, like, yeah, but I'll still take that. Okay. So, your Ice Fang, close combat, so I can go into you and try and click Focus Blast here. Or I could try and get up a Spike. That's another possible option. Seems pretty important. That does so much. Jesus. I wish I was Helmet. Why am I not a Helmet? Come on, come on. Alright, I'm going to make an aggressive play, and I'm going to Spike here. If I get it wrong, at least I have the Spike up, and I can go into Seismitoad this next turn. Which I think is important. Good. Shandy's going to come in here. He might be Scarf, he might not be. But now we'll know next time we Spike. Team is no longer protected by Safeguard, which I love. And I can go into my AV. How many rain turns do I have left? I should have a lot. Yeah, 4. That's cool. So that's fine. Yeah, the other thing about my Seismitoad is I tried to gen it with a HP number that was okay, and it just didn't happen, so it'd be like that. Do I want to lose this? I mean, this outspeeds Zama, which seems very important to me. But I also like having Arcanine here, so it's hard. But Arcanine, like, Yuxi just comes in on, so ugh. I'm gonna go... No, in case this Finny is Calm Mind, I think I need to risk this. So I'm gonna go for knockoff here. He has Scarf. Okay, so he's Choice Scarf. It's fine. He's gonna KO me. So he's Shadow Ball, Choice Scarf. Information is good to have. We're gonna go into Go Blue. We're gonna click Weather Ball. Yuxi could be the response here. It could be like Utility Umbrella or something. It's actually Zarude. Okay. Is this Assault Vest? He's Boots, so no. That's Sludge Wave range. Yuxi, that's fine. Does Yuxi Energy Ball? It does. I don't mind this though, because again, this is chip for next time I bring Seismitoad in. That is a lot of chip too. You leftovers? You are leftovers. So next time this comes in, I think it's gonna start forcing KOs, which I like a lot. For now, I'm just gonna go into my Scizor here. He could be Rocks. I don't care a ton as long as I get, you know, one more turn where I can go into Politoed and set up the rain. Giga Drain, sure. I'll get to U-turn here, which is important. Rain stops, which I also like. So let's U-turn here. I'm liking the play to preserve Arcanine because it covers a potential Calm Mind option on this Finny, which comes in here. The other thing I like about this, actually, is that Zapdos can kind of come in on this Finny, since I know that it is, like, a, I guess, Spidef variant, or sorry, Fizdef variant. Would discharge kill you from here? That's my question. I mean, it's not like I have a choice, so whatever. Can you risk this? Unsure. If he goes Dragalge, I just go right back into Scizor, so I don't care. That does not bother me. So I will discharge here. He tries to catch me on an aggressive U-turn. We get to do a shit ton of damage. He's gonna get the defog off, so okay. But you know what? He's boots. I don't even think I need this thing, so who cares? Like the spike, because Zama's in range, Shandy's in range, Uxie won't take it, Finny's in range, Dragalge is like the only thing I would maybe need to get in range. So let's discharge here. He swaps out actually. Kind of surprised he preserves it. He goes in Dragalge. That's fine. Might get a paralysis here. That'd be really cool. Paralysis? Fuck. Shit. God. Fuck. I wanna Hurricane so badly here. It's so worth it, because he's definitely flip turning. Flip turn. Go for flip turn. Do it. Get confused. Let's go, baby. Hurt yourself. Ha 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 ha. Lucky players get rewarded. Okay. Now it's your turn. Now Sidestone is looking potent. And when I say potent, I mean potent. Real fucking potent. Real fucking potent. What are the odds that he clicks flip turn here? Maybe I could have Hurricaned again, actually. That would have been kind of cool. But I need this. This thing's really important. No! Shit. Alright, whatever. So he'll go into Shandy here, which is fine. Now, question. Do I want to say, hey, you're going for Shadow Ball? Because you're definitely going for Shadow Ball. You're definitely going for Shadow Ball. I live this, right? I don't need this. This mon is like not. Yeah, like we're in the end game now. Chandelure versus Scizor. Bullet Punch into, or Knockoff into Bullet Punch does take it out. You're going for Shadow Ball here though. That's what I thought. Wonderful. I will take this hit. That doesn't do as much as I had hoped. Because I don't think... Yeah. Okay. Do I need Bullet Punch for anything else? Do I? Not really. Like, he's just Shadow Balling here. I wish I was more Spadef on my Arcanine right now. That was like a low roll. That was like an ultimate low roll. If I got a high roll there or a mid roll, I would have been okay. I think my play at this point... No, I can't do it because he'll stall out Rain turn. So I think I just sack this here. I'll go for U-turn on the off chance he chokes. Doesn't go Frost Ball, but... Oh, shit! He swaps out! That's crazy. That's amazing positioning for me. That's spectacular positioning for me. That's amazing. I don't think he needed to do that, but we'll take it. Okay, we'll hit the U-turn off. Next play here is to get our weather up and then go directly into Zapdos. Yes? Yes. And a Hurricane becomes so freely spammable. Like, ridiculously freely spammable. I could also just sack the Scizor here, which would also be intriguing, I suppose. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Scizor's not needed anymore. Might take unnecessary chip. There's close combat. So we get to get off another huge weather ball, which I think is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Maybe this being gone makes Uxie scarier, so maybe I should have thought about that a little bit more. But it's fine. We'll click weather ball here. I think he's forced to sack one. There's the Finny sack. He has to now outplay a ton of rain turns, like a ridiculous amount of rain turns. Okay, this thing's gone. Dragalge's dead, Zarude's dead. Uxie, I need to see how much it will take. This Uxie is a problem. Uxie, I don't even have Uxie in the calc. That's hilarious. Okay, Uxie, that is no damage at all. Okay, I just have to go into Zapdos. I don't have a choice. If it ends up being, you know, this thing just Giga Drains me, that's fine. He'll U-turn though. It rocks. Okay, so I can only set up rain one more time. That's fine though. Is it fine? I don't know. Here we are. This Giga Drain Uxie is awesome. Well prepped to him on that for sure. I wish I had defog on this, but I think I needed all my moves. So I'll force a sack here, because he can't take chip on this Uxie. Giga Drain, Stealth Rock. What does he even go into, though? Like, does Zapdos just, like, 1v1 the rest of this team? Unsure. Unclear. There's Zama. Does Zama die to a hurricane? Also unsure. I could U-turn here. I kind of like the U-turn play. How many rain turns do I have left? 3. So yeah, let's U-turn, because Weather Ball... Oh, I accidentally got rid of Uxie. Okay, whoops. Let's U-turn here. Because I don't think Hurricane kills from this range. Goes for the Ice Fang. If he gets statics, that's amazing. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't happen because there is the terrain up. Get the U-turn off. Get to go right back out into Seismitoad. The rocks here are obnoxious, but not the end of the world. He is now forced to sack something else. It might be this. Unclear. He did a great job of stopping my Spikes offense, though. If Spikes were up, this would be... Well, I don't know if Spikes would make a difference. Not necessarily. He is going to sack this off. This should kill in, like, every fathomable universe. Unless this is, like, Spit Death Samazenta. Yeah, I didn't think so. So Uxie will get to come back in here. It is Stealth Rock. I don't know if I care if he U-turns, right? Because, like, how much is Chandeler's Shadow Ball even doing to me? He psychics. Okay. Rain's gonna stop here. We'll see the leftovers, which is fine. I need to roost here. I don't have a choice. So we'll do that. He's 100% trick on this Chandelier. I can't not play that way. There's Chandelier. So is the play to sack Polytoad here? Or is the play to... Oh, if I had spikes up, this would be a non-issue. I think the play is to go Polytoad here. If he Shadow Balls, I get free Weather Balls off. If he tricks me here, I'm actually in a weird spot. So I need to go into U. I only have a minute left, so I gotta play this quick. This is a great game. If he tricks here, I'm ecstatic. But he won't, if he's smart. He Shadow Balls. Okay. So Seismic's gonna get to come right back in. And click Weather Ball. Let's go, baby. It's top move there. Forces a sack. I don't think he can go Yuxi here. I don't think Yuxi takes two, even if you're Spadef. No, I don't think so. Yeah, you don't. Okay, amazing. This is Giga Drain Weather Ball. Interesting. Or Giga Drain Psychic, rather. Is this last move toxic? Because that would be the win if that was the case. Yuxi comes in here. I actually think my move is to go Arcanine. I don't need Arcanine here. So I can go Arcanine, and let me just make sure that this is the correct play. Flare Blitz in the rain. Unfortunately, I have an Arcanine in the rain. Yes, hilarious. Looks like the strongest move is charge. They do the same amount, so I just Flare Blitz here. Oh, that's not the right move order. I'm upset. It's like nothing, but it's chip, so who cares? There's Psychic. Do I take this? It's possible. Yep. So, chip is chip. Just keep blitzing. So now I think what I do is I go into Seismitoad. Last move, Foul Play. Okay, Zapdos wins this. I go into Seismitoad. I do as much damage as I can first. By clicking Weather Ball. I don't think the number of turns I have left is relevant, so I'm not going to waste my time trying to check it, because I think this endgame is going to require me dealing a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, beautiful. I think I win now. Especially if there's one more rain turn. Especially if there's one more rain turn. But we'll see. Zapdos, Hurricane to Spadef. Rain is still up. I go into you. I click Hurricane. Should KO from here. There is one roll it doesn't if this is max Bedef. And Zaruj should not be able to beat me. Barring Rock Slide flinches. So we get the Hurricane off. Let's go Zapdos. If I get one more turn, that's even better. Does U-turn do more than... I mean, the thing didn't even end. Yeah. Okay, so we just Hurricane again. He needs Rock Slide flinches, which he doesn't even have. We win the game! Let's go! I played that really well. Let's go. I'm so glad I played that endgame right. So we get the static off, defeat Jesse 504, just a 1-0 game, but that was honestly the best game of the season. That game was absolutely phenomenal. So great game to him. Really, really, really well played. Essentially, my initial idea wasn't Rain. I wanted to see how he would handle it. And his team really didn't have a lot for it. So kicking myself a little bit that this wasn't my playoff strategy necessarily. But I have other ideas for playoffs anyway. So I figured this was probably the more just like straightforward build option for me that I think was a little bit predictable. Maybe he didn't see it that way, but I saw this as the more predictable sort of option for me. You know, I think FizzDev Scizor and FizzDev Zapdos were kind of a given, and then I was kind of just like, what do I want to build around? I was like, you know what? I've only brought Rain once so far, so let's try it. Ended up working out pretty well. Upset that Chansey's not here, because I could have focus punched that thing, but whatever. But yeah, good game to him. That's awesome. That should put us now at #1 seed in the league. Since he had such a high differential, he was kind of on top of us in terms of the differential. So now that he's one loss down, it's going to put us at the top of the league, which is really exciting. So good game to Jesse again, and hopefully we see him in playoffs and get to have another great game against him. So I'll see you all in week 7 when I think we're taking on Pat Mac, which is an exciting game because I have never played Pat Mac, but I think Pat Mac is awesome. So that's going to be really exciting. It's either Pat Mac or Sven. Those are our last 2 weeks. So either way, those are both 2 really great opponents. So that'll be really exciting. And yeah, leave a like, I guess. I don't know how this shit works. I'll see you all later. Bye.